This picture is actually really different than the picture I intended to get on this chilly morning. What you're looking at here is a leaf with a bunch of frost on it. Like the edges of the leaf have that shine to them, and that's because it's a really frosty morning. If you look at the grass, you can see there's frost on the grass too. The previous day it rained a lot, and then it froze overnight. And the next morning, I was on my way to work. This is literally in my driveway. Like, I was pulling my car out to go to work, and I saw this leaf sticking up in the grass, and I thought, well, this is a cool, this leaf is full of frost. It would be a cool picture to capture. So I got out of my car. I have my D750 and my 105mm macro lens with me, and I thought, well, I'm gonna get close to this leaf that's covered in frost and take an interesting picture of it. And as I got near the ground to take this picture, I put my camera in live view, and I realized like in an instant that this is a totally different picture than the one I had in mind. Rather than a picture of kind of a brown leaf tinged with white or crystal flecks of frost, what I noticed was the sun rising on the horizon, just coming over my neighbor's house. And if I stop my aperture down really far, and I think this is like f38, I could create these starburst rays coming off of the sun, and then you get those balls of light that are in the middle of the leaf that are a direct result of the small aperture in the sun or the main source of light behind it. You get everything that's really backlit. I mean, this photo is totally different than the photo that I set out to capture, which I didn't even set out to capture necessarily. I was driving out of my driveway and I saw this, and I just kind of in an instant thought that it might make an interesting image. This wasn't planned or premeditated at all. Everything about this was serendipitous, but highly fortunate, if you ask me, because there's not a whole lot of times of the year when I see the sunrise just like this on my way to work. I guess I could set my alarm for sunrise and get up and try and find photographic opportunities, which I hope to do someday. But right now, in the morning, I'm mostly just taking care of my kids. And so that's part of what makes photos like this so special. I really didn't intend for this photo, but I'm super happy with how it turned out. And it's another illustration of how when you look at your camera through live view, or if you have a mirrorless camera, you get to see the complete image. Whereas the optical viewfinder didn't show any of what I'm seeing here. It didn't show the starburst coming off of the sun and a preview of what the final image would look like. It just showed kind of a leaf. So anyway, this is a really fun picture to take, and I don't know, I really like it. I hope you do too.